This morning, we're processing it with the palms. The kids are invited to do that if they'd like. The kids could come back. Any kids that would like to do that, walk in with us. We'll do our best to help them come forward and get back to you. And my microphone's cutting out for some reason. I'm going to go fix it right now, but if you want your sick kids back, they palms.
Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. The Holy Gospel according to Luke. After he had said this, Jesus went on ahead, going up to Jerusalem. When he had come near Bethphage and Bethany at the place called the Mount of Olives, he sent two of the disciples, saying, "Go into the village ahead of you, and as you enter it, you'll find tied there a colt that's never been ridden. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks you, 'Why are you untying it?' just say this, 'The Lord needs it.'" So those who were sent departed and found it as he had told them. As they were untying the colt, its owners asked them, "Why are you untying the colt?" They said, "The Lord needs it." Then they brought it to Jesus, and after throwing their cloaks on the colt, they set Jesus on it. As he rode along, people kept spreading their cloaks on the road. As he was now approaching the path down from the Mount of Olives, the whole multitude of the disciples began to praise God joyfully with a loud voice for all the deeds of power that they had seen, saying, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and glory in the highest heaven." Some of the Pharisees in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, order your disciples to stop." He answered, "I tell you, if these were silent, the stones would shout out." Congregation, please rise. You may be seated. Kids, you can sit down too.
You guys face me. I'm just going to use this one.
Ken, well, did all.
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. I don't know how.
cut out just yet.
Hey, can I use it?
Yeah. It might take me a moment to get untangled here.
We could. I can. And this one's really loud. I'll work with this one for now. So you can turn, this is the handheld mic. You might want to turn that down a little bit. But that's fading in and out too, so we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'll use my pastor voice and project.
We get to participate in the children's message today and the service. That's what these are about. These palms, wave them. Wave them. We get to do that. You know, that's really great. This is like one point in time in Jesus' ministry, walking into Jerusalem, and everyone said, "Praise the King. The King is here. Our King is here." This isn't really how we do it, though, in our places. Somebody was coming in. Do we like wave around? Those from church back 10, 15 years or so. For those of us in this new time, this church day is called Palm Sunday, but it's also called Passion Sunday. Passion Sunday, and the pastors get choices. What? Yeah, like a passion fruit. That's right. Passion Sunday, but for you out there, what ends up happening is we get a choice of two texts. The one you just heard, triumphant entry, or we get to hear the whole story of Jesus' arrest, trial, crucifixion, death. It's like 3 chapters of Bible reading long, and everyone out there gets really tired of hearing it. I asked somebody one time why we do that, a professor kind of person, and the explanation was that as church culture moved more towards Christmas and Easter, people started to attend church on Christmas and Easter. What they did is they were skipping Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday, which we have a whole bunch of fun stuff this week for kids during those services too. Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, and what's happening is we're getting, yay, Jesus is born. Yay, Jesus has new life. But we weren't hearing the death. Just checking.
See if it rebooted yet.
Should be. We'll try it. Stop yelling at you all. What we were getting, is that better? Yeah. Okay, cool. What we were getting is, we were just getting those glorious fun parts of the story, that Jesus is born and that Jesus has a new life. But what we weren't getting is his suffering on Monday, Thursday, and his death on Good Friday, and then we weren't getting the whole part of the story. We understand it out there, maybe not in young minds, but we understand that vulnerable humanness. We miss that part. That God allowed God's self to be limited. That God was embodied, that God was engendered, that God was entombed, that God was placed in a particular time, vulnerable to wounds and pain and death and being hurt. Jesus got hurt. He stubbed his toes, pinched his fingers, had scars when they put the nail in. So on this Passion Sunday, Palm Sunday, we lift up the whole story and you're going to hear that in kind of beginning to Christ as King. Celebrate what he did for us. We'll happen again in a minute. We don't celebrate, we acknowledge that he said during his ministry, because he was in a human body, I'm betrayed. I'm tired and I'm thirsty. And I'm the Son of God. And I'm finished. And so the Son of God dies for you. Jesus asks us through his ministry, who do you say that I am? Who do you say Jesus is today? The Son of God, who else? The Son of God, who else? The Son of God, who else? He's King. Right? Everybody was saying Christ is King. They're saying, here's the King, remember, right? Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Today we proclaim that one thing, that Christ is King, and we celebrate it, even though we know what's coming, suffering and death. We celebrate with palm branches, we wave them, taking part in the story. We take part in Jesus' story because he takes part in yours. So let's do it.